ahead and give you a tune.
Yeah, we'd rather watch.
And where you're supposed to do the part, I will sing it for you, all right?
Can I move it over here? Does that
the landlord's daughter. Can you do that? Yeah. All right, it'll make it a lot more fun. You ready?
Hey, you're not asking. Why not? I have a couple hours.
All right. Much has been said of the strumpets of yore, of wenches and bawdy house queens by the score. But I sing of a baggage that we all adore, the landlord's daughter. You'll never love another, although she's not the kind of girl to take home to your mother. Her head is lively and strong to the taste. It is brewed with discretion, never with haste. You can have all you want if you swear not to waste. The landlord's daughter. And when her name is mentioned, the parts of every gentleman do stand up at attention. Her lips are lovely, her hips are divine. The ladders of lads are what she likes to climb. But to deny this lady, it would be a crime. The landlord's daughter. Oh, nothing can delight so as does the part that lies between her left toe and her right toe. Her habits always are aiming to please the priest and the clergyman she never sees. The bedroom, not church, is where she's on her knees. The landlord's daughter. And I forgot the next line, but that's all right, because I'll think of it in a second. Hey, I just wrote this stuff tonight. And when the night has fallen, she ups and to the inn she goes and finds herself a tall one. Much has been said of the strumpets of yore, of wenches and bawdy house queens by the score. But I sing of a baggage that we all adore, the landlord's daughter. You'll never love another. Don't take her home to mother. You'll never love another. She's the landlord's daughter.
Okay. Hey, we're giving you a double chance. It'll be another entry.
Possibly a second if there is time. First song is entitled The Minstrel. It was written by Countess Gwyn. And I wrote it. My love, my song of thee, I sing my love of thee. If I were a royal minstrel, I'd sing of our love to kings. My voice would soar through pillared halls, and all who heard would marvel. My love, my song of thee, I sing my love of thee. But I am a man of small measure, who daily works for his bread. And though you are queen, my kingdom is small, and none may share my treasure. My song, my love of thee, I sing a song of thee. But if I were a bard of great renown, a song I'd sing of your grace, your tender looks, your loving heart are jewels by the goddess sewn. My song, my love of thee, I love my song of thee. Though the royal reside in splendor, more blessed am I than monarchs high. The song no less, for being mute, a song does your love engender. My love, my song, to thee, I offer this to thee.
Huzzah!
For this next song, I'm going to reach deep into the history of Amtgard. deep into the history. This was originally, I wrote this song for the coronation of Heimdall in his second reign. This was the fifth reign in all, the sixth in all of Amtgard. This is entitled Chronicle. I sing the song of elder days when the world was young, where men made towers shining bright in the glory of the sun. The sun symbolized liberty, the east wind whispered freedom. All races lived in harmony on the Isle of Jamadan. This was long before we fell from grace, long before we hid our faces from the light. Thus it was in the first age, we reveled in the spirit of love and peace in the arms of our land. I sing the song of elder days when the stain was young, when men made war upon themselves in the glory of their strength. The elves retreated into the woods, the dwarves under the mountains, the halflings fled into the hills, and the peaceful hid behind their walls. And this was still before we fell from grace, still before we hid our faces from the light. Thus it was in the second age, we reveled in the spirit. We turned our hands to bloodshed and we stained this virgin land. I sing the song of elder days when the prince did come. He rode the tide of a southern storm from whence the ill wind blew. He raised an army of the dead to sweep up upon us. Helpless we fought in vain and died where we stood. It was then that we fell from grace, then that we hid our faces from the light. The isle cried in agony beneath the heel of the conqueror. The prince stood tall in all his glory. Darkness would soon have everything. From the north there came the sound of trumpet singing. The prince looked up and saw his doom on the faces of the heroes. For at their back rode the army of freedom's alliance, the last great ride of elves and men to rid their land of his stain. It was then prince of darkness came. But the hero saved us from ourselves and threw down his reign. I sing the song of modern days, the future's before us. It's in our hands to choose the world that our children will have. La 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 la.
We'd like to invite those of you who know the chorus to sing along, and you'll know it real quick. So, three jolly coachmen sat in an English tavern. Three jolly coachmen sat in an English tavern, and they decided, to have another flagon. Landlord, fill the flowing bowl until it doth run over. Landlord, fill the flowing bowl until it doth run over. For tonight we'll merry be, for tonight we'll merry be, for tonight we'll merry be. Tomorrow we'll be sober. What? Here's to the man who drinks dark ale and goes to bed quite mellow. Here's to the man who drinks dark ale and goes to bed quite mellow. He lives as he ought to live, lives as he ought to live, lives as he ought to live, and dies a jolly good fellow. Landlord, fill the flowing bowl until it doth run over. Landlord, fill the flowing bowl until it doth run over. For tonight we'll merry be, for tonight we'll merry be, for tonight we'll merry be. Tomorrow we'll be sober. Here's to the man who drinks water pure and goes to bed quite sober. Here's to the man who drinks water pure and goes to bed quite sober. He falls as the leaves do fall, falls as the leaves do fall, falls as the leaves do fall. He'll die before October. Landlord, fill the flowing bowl until it doth run over. Landlord, fill the flowing bowl until it doth run over. For tonight we'll merry be, for tonight we'll merry be, for tonight we'll merry be. Tomorrow we'll be sober. What? Here's to the lass who steals a kiss and runs to tell her mother. Here's the lass who steals a kiss and runs to tell her mother. She's a foolish, foolish thing. She's a foolish, foolish thing. She's a foolish, foolish thing. For she'll not get another. Landlord, fill the flowing bowl until it doth run over. Landlord, fill the flowing bowl until it doth run over. For tonight we'll merry be, for tonight we'll merry be, for tonight we'll merry be. Tomorrow we'll be sober. What? Here's to the lass who steals a kiss and stays to steal another. Here's to the lass who steals a kiss and stays to steal another. She's a boon to all mankind. She's a boon to all mankind. She's a boon to all mankind. For soon she'll be a mother. Fill the flowing bowl until it doth run over. Landlord, fill the flowing bowl until it doth run over. For tonight we'll marry me. For tonight we'll marry me. For tonight we'll marry me. Tomorrow we'll be sober. What? Huh? Thank y'all. Thank you.
Whoa! And in this, basically, you see Dracula. He's in the town, and he first sees Mina. And he walks up to Mina, and she basically looks up at him, and she goes like, he's talking to her, and he goes like, "My lady, perhaps we have seen you somewhere before." And she goes, "I've seen you somewhere. I don't know where I've seen you. Maybe it's a dream. Maybe it's somewhere that I've seen you." And he goes, "Perhaps we have met some other time." And she goes like, "Perhaps. Maybe some other life." She leaves, and Dracula stands on top of a building as he sees her leave, and he goes something like, "You don't even know my name, yet you know me all the same. In another life, you were my wife, but fate itself, it always is so cruel. Sea of time, I've crossed this for you. Sea of time, all just to hold you." Times.
Can we sing it?
But with all the stiff competition, I mean, I've had good competition. I've got to pull this song out, and it goes something like, "Once I was a number that just counted numbers. Over and over the digits I plundered. But money's not power, power's not fame. We all owe him food as we lay in the grave. But that's not for the master, a secret he keeps. And when rewards are given, then I will reap. You crawl like a maggot while I fly above. The masters are God and people are mud. Flies and roaches, spiders and worms, all in my belly I swallow in turn. And the world becomes mine the higher I dine. And what else could be higher than a distinguishing gentleman? Well, bees they do buzz and people do too. You work and you work till the hive becomes you, and men become sheep by the company they keep. And when they are slaughtered, no one else will weep. But out past the pasture are wolves in the fold. He watches the sheep with eyes burning cold. He watches their labor, their stress and their strife, but only he knows the blood is the life. Rats and rabbits, lemmings and moles, deep in their veins the power does flow, and the power adores. Who else carnivores? Who else slays or rodents? A distinguishing gentleman. The fountain of youth is just a facade, and the life eternal is not just from God. They've kicked me and laughed all of my days, but soon they will bleed, soon they will pay. A butcher, a baker, a lawyer, a whore. Little girls' knickers, quite tasty, I'm sure. And it's my fondest wish for mankind on a dish. And I'll never stop until I am a most distinguishing gentleman. Oh, yes!
Like the wind, she is free, a spirit unchained, angry and sad and full of whims, warm and cold. Like
side that sets him on his quarry's line. She has seen him in a dream, and now she's on the run. Faster than a thought she flees and seeks the jungle's sheltering trees. But he is steady on the track and half a step behind. She tastes his scent upon the breeze, and looking past her shoulder sees he treads upon her shadow. She feels the hunter's mind. So now she summons all her wit and every trick she knows to hide, to make him lose the twisting track, to throw him off her trail. In woman form, in leopard hide, fording, leaping side to side, she stumbles back along her tracks and sees her efforts fail. He stands before her, talking grim, her terror now she can't suppress. He blocks the only pathway out and will not let her by. Her gold flanks heaving in distress, half woman and half leopardess. To either side, nowhere to hide. It's time to fight or die. But what is this to her remains? The man has thrown his bow away, and quietly he draws near her now, a smile upon his face. Before she thinks to run or stay, his body blurs like softened clay. Before her eyes, to her surprise, a leopard in his place. The hunter they have sought in vain, and now the talk of the bazaar is of the canny leopard pair, a sight none will forget. Who wants to see them near or far, in sunlight or where shadows are, as side by side they hunt and hide. No one has caught them yet.
It goes something like, you'll have to kind of crowd around because it's kind of soft. It goes something like, there is a lass called Eleanor Salem, sits alone knitting in her chair, waiting for the arms of a stranger and the love she'll surely find there, to say that she's a happy lass. It is to tell a lie, for she has sat for 25 years now. That was when sweet Eleanor died. She was betrothed to some foreign merchant, a strange man she had never known. But her love was the love of a sailor, and to him her heart it had flown. She slew herself on some fine Sunday morning by the shore, and now she sits eternally knitting, knits forevermore. She sings la 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 la. Never does she smile. La 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 la. Knitting all the while to say that I'm a happy man. It is to tell a lie, for I'm
Blood was everywhere that day. Horses lined the battlefield, laughing children among them played. Drenched with gore, we would not yield. The stench of death, sun standing high, ravens plucked out the dead men's eyes. It was such a glorious sight. It was such a glorious fight. Ha ha! I sing the song of what's best in life, to crush your enemies left and right, to see them driven before your might, and hear the children crying all night. What's best in life? Our swords are all naught now, our arrows are all spent. We rode them all down now, and off to hell they went. And so we stand bruised and battered on the ruined meadow grass. But what the hell does it matter? We kicked their ass! So let's sing the song of what's best in life, to crush your enemies left and right, to see them driven before your might, and hear the women crying all night. What's best in life? Ha ha! All the beauty's gone away. It was here just yesterday. Butterflies no longer sing, fairy bells no longer ring. Gone the dancers of the mist, mortals whom the gods once kissed. No more riders in the sky, never more shall dragons fly. Stranger, can you tell me why all I've ever loved has died? Who are you who walk this land? Death is happy in your hand. You pretend that I'm not real, not believing what you feel. I'm tempted to strike you down, don again my crystal crown, take you back to yesterday. But instead, I think I'll just go away.
Three Little Pigs.
Oh, God.
Oh, you told us last night.
I don't know if Barbarian can sing.
I don't think they really want to hear Three Little Pigs.
Heard it last
How
time.
about Robin Hood?
Do Little Red. Wait.
No.
Do Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Do something that you didn't do last night.
Oh, God.
He did everything last night.
No, he didn't do
No, that
Amtgard.
was the night before.
He didn't. He didn't do Amtgard.
Amtgard meets Mundania. Okay, I did the hearse.
You did the hearse story.
I did Himdale.
Yes.
Did I do the one about you?
No, you didn't.
Doughboy is one of my Amtgard meets Mundania stories. Part 6.
Part 6.
You see, what's cool about Amtgard is that I don't seem to ever run into trouble or ever get into fights at any time in my mundane life, except when I'm on my way to, at, or coming from an Amtgard or SCA event, when I'm fully armed and armored. It's the only time anyone ever wants to mess with me.
Well, one day we're driving home from one event and getting ready to go to another, and we have all of our weapons and all of our gear in the truck. It was a big Suburban. We stop at this store to go shopping in the seedy side of town. We're going to like a pawn shop, right? We leave him in the car, all by himself in a bad neighborhood. We go inside to shop. While we're inside, another vehicle pulls up next to him. And two vato kind of guys get out, and one of them pulls a 6-inch switchblade on Doughboy and says, "Get out of the truck," I say. "We're taking the fucking truck, man." And Doughboy jumps out of the back with my axe in his hand and my sword in his hand. Says, "Over my dead body, you're going to take this truck."
Cool.
Thank you, Doughboy.
All right.
Now, pardon me?
I just asked if you were telling stories.
I just told it. Huck, do you mind if I sing a pro-vampire song? Or you
Be
want
my
me to
guest.
consult
I'm
it?
having a good
Okay.
time.
I clutch the swaying branches. I search for life unwillingly. Ascend unto your balcony to stop the ache inside of me. The meticulous pounding of your heart, the maddening drumbeat in my ear. A lover's voice is what I hear. Dead silence is what I fear. Peacefully wake by the twilight, masquerade by the moonlight. I feed by star or candlelight. I wish I may, I wish I might. Your alluring voice calls to me. I burn with desire for ecstasy. Giving you eyes with which to see the awesome depth of eternity. Animate me by your sleep, and over you I shall weep. Descend into that vault so deep. Behold the secret that I keep. All peacefully wake by the twilight, masquerade by the moonlight. I feed by star or candlelight. I wish I may, I wish I might.